Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we are back for our week 1 battle of the BBL Season 8. I'm a little bit rusty, it's been a while since I've done this, so hopefully we're going to be able to try and kick off some of the rust during this battle. I think this one's going to be a tough one. We go up against Matt Oshea and his Montreal Milotics, and yeah, he's one of the best coaches in Draft League in general, I would say, but he does bring the Quagsire. That's annoying because I meant to change my VICTINI last second but didn't. He does bring the Mandibuzz, he doesn't bring the Amoonguss. The Amoonguss was kind of nice to set up my Holucha with. He does bring all the Ubers. Jeez. I'm not sure if he picked up that cough. Maybe not, actually. I've got a noise gate, so he probably wouldn't. Yeah, he brings the Dragapult as well. This is a terrifying team. I kind of still want to lead off with my... I don't want to lead off with my RILLABOOM anyway. Because like the only bad leads, so to speak, are like Dragapult, Kyurem. I mean, they're probably like the biggest threats to my team. I mean, Lycanroc's also a pretty big threat to my team. I could lead off with my Groudon and just immediately try and punch a hole into something. I don't hate that plan, unless he leads off with Kyurem. Like, Kyurem and literally don't have a switch into, effectively. So, I could also lead off with RIBOMBEE, just click U-turn. I think that's possibly the best play. I think that's going to be... I am Sash, he's got Lycanroc, so therefore I think setting up rocks turn 1 probably is going to like be a play of his. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to leave RIBOMBEE. It wasn't necessarily intended to be a lead. He only had one rocker on his team, being the Lycanroc. And it turns out he actually brings it, so what can you do? Good luck, have fun to Matt. Like I was saying, he is one of the better coaches. I say better coaches, there's all very good coaches in the BBL this season. But yeah, honestly, one of the toughest. This is not the first time, in fact, we've faced off week 1 as the Lycanroc. I kind of want to U-turn, just go U-turn straight into RILLABOOM, but I think that's maybe a little bit aggressive. I could Moonblast. How much is Moonblast probably doing to this thing? I am like not prepared at all. It has been far too long since I last played. Obviously he would kill me if he attacks. I don't hate Moonblast. Like, I obviously would die to any hit he goes for. Yeah, I'm just going to Moonblast. Get off a good bit of damage. He might set up rocks here. He might expect me to set up webs. So yeah, he sets up rocks. He doesn't have amazing switch-ins to my RIBOMBEE here. And if we go Solgaleo, that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, Solgaleo is a little bit annoying. I could U-turn, because at this point this thing is effectively dead. Our Scarf would, Sash even will be broken, but I don't hate that. I might try and trick that onto the Quagsire at some point, so I'm going to click U-turn. I don't know if he's going to want to stay in, but if he does, yeah, he's clicking a Cell Rock. Doesn't bring us down to our Sash. Kind of wish we stayed in, just claim the kill, but surprised that did so little. RIBOMBEE now at this point is just fodder, but that's fine. Yeah, going Rudo is my best play, and I want to click something that's not Grassy Glide, but honestly Grassy Glide would be the best play. Good to see that I did put the right ability on my RILLABOOM. It wouldn't be the first time that I put Overgrow as their Grassy Surge on it, so... yeah, I mean, a Cell Rock's not doing much damage to this, but any other move would be doing quite a bit of damage. I think he's pretty happy to sack us off at this point. So yeah, I'm just going to click Grassy Glide. He could definitely go Solgaleo here. Yeah, he does. Ah, man, that's... I should have just killed it with Moonblast. Grassy Glide still do like some damage to this. Not a lot though, it's very physically defensive. But we're going to be pretty much back up to full. I don't hate this. I will just go into MAGNEZONE, which if he's got Bone Rush, which he might well do, if he's seen the tech, then he might have Bone Rush, and that would actually suck. But that looks pretty physically defensive, so I want to say my MAGNEZONE should be able to take the hit. But he may also double into Quag expecting this. Regardless, I will click Toxic on what I will assume is going to be the Quag coming in. If he stays in, U-turn seems pretty likely. But I don't want to just stay in and Grassy Glide again. I don't see much value in that. When will I mean, I'll probably sack the RIBOMBEE at some point to... I should have clicked Moonblast. Moonblast was a better play, because even if Solgaleo comes in, it's a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Expecting to probably see a U-turn here. Yeah, it's a U-turn. Shouldn't do a lot at all. What's going to be Quag coming? Quag gives me Rilla once again. Really annoying that I saw the Quag. I would love to have not seen it. But I should also want to change Bolt Strike to Energy Ball on Victini last minute, but ended up not doing that. There's the Quag. I could just Toxic this. How important is Toxicing this? I mean, looking at what's left, honestly, I don't feel like MAGNEZONE is doing a great deal for me. I mean, it does kind of break the Mandibuzz, but then I also have other things that can do that. Doesn't Earth Power kill me? That's the question. MAGNEZONE, really want to just check, see if this is going to do damage. If he is Earth Power, not Earthquake. Kind of expect. Earth Power does have a chance to knock me out. That's kind of sucks. Riddler is a safe play. So I'll make a safe. I'll make a safe play this time. Because he has been making like reads so far, so maybe he feels like just staying in and Earth Powering that. So yeah, there you go. That's fine by me. Get a little bit of health back. And do I just want to knock? Knock would be kind of helpful, but at the same time I think it's like Boots Mandibuzz, so I don't think it's too important. I could just U-turn as well. U-turn. I could U-turn honestly into Lucha here. If I really wanted to try and like smack something early. I could go into Groudon and just start clicking buttons. I think that's not a terrible play. He actually stays in, so I'm assuming this has got to be Rindo. It's Rocky Helmet. Wow. That was a good play. That was a good play. I'm just going to go... I mean, you could throw off an Ice Beam. Ice Beam is entirely possible. I don't think he goes for the Water or the Ground type move realistically here. I mean... This would pretty much claim a kill. I have no way of waking myself up. Ice Beam is entirely possible. But he is currently just reading me like a book. I am definitely feeling a little bit of the rust, but... if he gets a Scald Burn, that would kind of suck. There's the Ice Beam. Shouldn't do too much. Yeah. That's fine. Gonna get Grassy Terrain recovery. Is he? His Rocky Helmet. He's already seen his Rocky Helmet. Grassy Terrain goes away. How much is a Heat Crash doing to this? Just out of curiosity. It's not. It's not. I kind of want to bulk up once. Mandibuzz comes in and it's got to take the hit. That is the Mandibuzz. Like, this certainly isn't going to appreciate Heat Crash in the sun. Now I'm at +1. I'm pretty sure he's like max defense. Heat Crash probably just knocks him out here. You might expect a Stone Edge. Entirely possible and go into like Solgaleo. That wouldn't be too bad for me. Right, this should do enough. Yeah, cool. So Mandibuzz go down. That's one of the... Like, honestly, RILLABOOM at this point is not looking great in a matchup anyway, but it does free up RILLABOOM a little bit more. I need to just keep Rillaboom for Quag. Effectively, that is like, it's going to be its sole purpose. Booming that is the Lichen Rock. Can this do enough damage, DB? Lichen Rock. Dusk. +1 defense. Not entirely sure what this is going to do. Unless I'm missing something. Now I'm worried I'm missing something, but I'm just going to Heat Crash again. Endeavor. Okay, that's good bring. This is fine by me. If I get it back in on the Quag, I can actually rest again. I can rest again, I can rest and get it back up to full health again. If the Kyurem comes in here, I probably just want to sack. But I think maybe I don't think he's going to want to attack. It kind of sucks. I mean, he will want to attack because I don't think he wants to take an attack. That's what I'm trying to say. You can always sack RIBOMBEE on the Kyurem if it comes in. Same with Dragapult. If Dragapult comes in, like, I've got this RIBOMBEE sack in the back. What's been opened up by those two going down? I guess MAGNEZONE to an extent. This comes in. I think I kind of want to just sack the RIBOMBEE here. Go VICTINI. How many turns of Sun have I got left? One turn left. So I want to keep this so I can keep the Sun. So yeah, I'm going to sack RIBOMBEE here. At the very least, I can bring this back and get the Sun up again. If I can bring it back in on Quag, then I can get the Sun up and I can rest. I don't think VICTINI, without the Sun, is able to pick up the kill. Yeah, I don't think it's able to pick up the kill. Do I want to... I don't want to set up the terrain again, but I'm sure that's going to be worth it. I think the better play is just go GROUDON. GROUDON and rest. I could also go VICTINI, get the U-turn damage, and then I should be able to do enough in the Sun. I don't hate that. It does mean one more lot of rocks though, so I don't think that's the better play. Yeah. I think I go just GROUDON, set up the Sun again. The Sun is like crucial to me being able to actually win this game. So what's his switch in? I guess like his switch in will be Quag. But I think Quag is Fizz Death. Possibly, hard to tell from that U-turn. I kind of want to keep this around. You're not doing a whole lot for me. So yeah, I'm going to go MAGNEZONE. Like, he doesn't know my set with MAGNEZONE. Is that the only upside? I mean, by all means, if he goes for Earthquake here, then that's fine. Sunsteel Strike. On the off chance this is choice locked, do you want to go for Toxic? This shouldn't do too much damage. I times 4 resist it. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't go for it again. I could just go into Rilla. Could also Toxic, expecting the Quag to come in. Toxic and Quag at this point might be a win con. I don't care too much if I lose this, I don't think. He just still have his dragons, and he can spam dragon type moves that would kinda suck. So I do want to just double out into RILLABOOM. He's going to stay in. I assume this is to Earthquake. I don't know what else he would go for unless I was quicker than him somehow. Ah, there you go, there's Earthquake. I'm just go hard Victini and scare this out. Like, it would immediately kind of put the pressure on. Yeah, I think this is the time to do it. If I'm going to do it at all, this would be the time for it. Most likely it's going to be a Sunsteel Strike. Yep, there you go. And I have the grassy terrain up, so I should be able to, like, take this hit just fine. Probably going to do a good bit of damage because I don't have a great nature for it, but we're going to get the grassy terrain recovery. And Blue Flare in the Sun should just be able to claim one here. I believe it should just claim one. Even the Quag. Unless it's like max for death. I think even the Quag's not going to appreciate this. Yeah, that does not appreciate it at all. So we pick up the kill with Victini here. Or Dragapult comes in, I need to then pick a sack. But him getting, like, this going is pretty nice. Like, Hawlucha, I just need to deal with the Kyurem. Depends on what Kyurem set it is, but effectively he's got to pick a sack. Maybe the Dragapult, if it's Scarf. Like, if it's still in the sun, how much is this doing to Draga? And is that damage worth... I don't think that damage is ever worth attacking Victini. Done 53 to 63 to Dragapult. It's actually going to withdraw. Into Roku, is that the... Yeah, that's Dragapult. That's going to do just over half. That looks like... And sunlight fades, how much am I doing without the sun? So that's what, like 60-ish%? I don't like that roll. I will rather switch out. Reset the sun. Sorry, reset the sun at this point. I don't know if he can do anything about it. Does Kyurem die to this in the sun? Just want to check that real quick. Sun. No, it doesn't. But it would put it in range. I don't want to put something in range instead of actually just killing it, so I'm going to go MAGNEZONE here. Again, I think MAGNEZONE is like the most expendable mon. U-turn. Spec the Quag, but honestly, I think Spec's Flash Cannon should just knock it out from here. It could be Quag, it could be Solgaleo actually. Solgaleo is probably more likely. The Quag, we just click Flash Cannon, we just get rid of it. If it's Solgaleo, I think we just gotta sack something. One, that is the Kyurem. Okay. But we sack this. Straight up, we sack this. We don't mess around with this at all. I don't mess around with threats. I could also just Volt Switch. I don't think Volt Switch gets me a whole lot though. I do expect an Earth Power. But I think I'm just going to Flash Cannon. Like, this thing's too much of a threat. Yeah, there's the Earth Power. Kind of wishing we were Shocker at this point, but... Now, I don't care Yeah, I don't care about... Yeah. I say, like, I don't care particularly about the... anything other than just killing this one. So, I kind of want to sub. I could definitely do the necessary damage, and he knows that I should be quicker. Even if he's like scarfed, then that's a thing he has to deal with. I mean, I could sub. I could also just SD. I could also make a double. I don't want to sack this particularly, but at the same time, yeah. Close combat would be kind of free unless he goes Dragapult. I'm just going to sub. Wow, he stayed in. Okay, well that was a throw. Did not expect him to stay in at all. Unless that's Chople. Wow. Yeah, that's possibly going to lose me the game. I did not expect him to stay in at all. That was a ballsy play unless he is Chople. Surely he's got to be Chople. I've got a Grassy Glide this, set up the Sun, and then go in. I think that's the only way I can possibly get anything out of this. I think that's my only way of winning this game. That was a bit of a choke. I'll be honest, that was a bit of a choke. Also, it's quicker. Like, I guess I should have expected that. My spread is actually very slow. So that's on me. I went for a really slow spread. He doesn't have to take this Grassy Glide damage. But again, like, that's my only realistic way of winning is if he lets me do this. Yeah. That's fine. I then go Groudon. Set up the Sun. Let him kill me. And then I've got a hope that VICTINI can just pull through. Like, that's going to be my endgame. I could have had a second endgame with Hawlucha. I messed up this endgame quite badly, but it is what it is. Like, it's to be expected when I literally haven't touched Mons at all for like a month and a half, however long it's been. So, yeah, shit happens. I go for Heat Crash just in case. Yep. And I believe I just got to hope the Blue Flare does enough here. 75 to 88. It's going to be a roll. And it's looking like it's not a roll in my favour. Well. We have nothing else we can do but try and click this. Like, if I had kept Hawlucha around, then maybe we had a chance. But yeah, I've got to click Blue Flare, and I've got to hope the Blue Flare can clean up. Like, it might, if it picks up the kill here, it might actually be able to. If it picks up the kill here, then there's a chance. But I think he has some bulk. Looking at how much that Grassy Glide did, I think he has some bulk on this. But then he was quicker than Hawlucha, so it's gonna be close. This is literally just a roll. If I was Modest Scarf, then maybe. I mean, I'm not living Earth Power. Not living Earth Power at all. He could have Sucker Punch as well. I guess he could have Sucker Punch. We pick up the KO, so we have a chance. Because this should pick up a KO on everything else. It's whether or not he's got Sucker Punch on that Dragapult. If he has Sucker Punch and Dragapult, he can win. He wins this game. Other than that, I think everything, unless he's Ocker, I guess. He does go Dragapult. Yeah, I've just got to click Blue Flare. If he has Sucker Punch, he has Sucker Punch. Yeah, he does. That's a good bring. Yeah, we don't live that. That's unfortunate. But we are going to lose 3-0. I mean, if I had... I don't think there was any kind of way of me potentially... I guess if I had still kept Hawlucha around there and managed to bring it in on a grassy terrain, like, that was a throw. Like, that... Literally, that is just me playing shit. But Trying to think what else I could potentially have done. If I just gone GROUDON instead of MAGNEZONE, kept MAGNEZONE around. MAGNEZONE's endgame wasn't great, but maybe it could have done something. Yeah, I think it was just the biggest misplay was the whole Lucha, and you know that's going to happen. We've had a misplay in week 1. It was a tough game anyway. I think we played pretty well. I think all things considered, considering how long we've been out for, yeah, I would take a 3-0 loss to Matt. Like, he is a very good battler, and yeah, I should have got a drink before my recording as well. That was, you know, a month without recording, and suddenly you forget everything, like all the important stuff. But yeah, good game to Matt. Make sure to go check out his channel. His link will be down in the description below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and also to not miss out on any of the BBL for the rest of the season. And yeah, until the next one, have a great day, guys.